What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to be going over the best budget beats. So I'm going to try to get through every position we possibly can. Offensive line is not needed. You guys can just buy the cheapest offensive lineman. That is high enough overall because they'll pretty much play the same. They just get better as the overall goes higher. But starting off with quarterback, we have Lamar Jackson. This guy is 40,000 coins and he is all you need in a quarterback. Good accuracies, good speed, 6'2". In this game, offense is very easy in general, so having a 40,000 coin quarterback is all you need to be an elite offensive player. Are you tired of coming against teams that are so much better than yours? If so, visit u4gm.com to buy cheap and reliable college football 25 coins, and the link is in the description. Make sure you use code JACK for 5% off. And if you guys are tired of using Lamar Jackson, you can always go over to this Cam Ward. I did notice that Cam Ward gets a slightly more inaccurate. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys have experienced that too. Maybe it's just a skill issue on my part. But if you guys are using this card, make sure to get the +1 deep accuracy strategy item to get 85 deep accuracy. Everything else is good. 85 speed, good throw power, good accuracies. 40,000 coins again. It's really just a preference. I think Lamar is slightly better though. Part of the reason I'm making this video is because we just recently got a huge market crash from last Friday, or mainly Saturday because the packs didn't even drop. But we have at running back Chris Johnson, 87 speed. This guy is still incredible. I still use him somewhat to this day. 36,000 coins. That is all you need a running back. If you really want to upgrade a little bit, the next guy you can really get is Ruben Owens, but it's just not really worth the upgrade when you can spend 36,000 coins on this card. Most wide receivers are pretty expensive, so we're gonna have to go with Michael Crabtree. I'm gonna try to, stay under 100,000 coins for each card. At wide receiver though, Michael Crabtree, 86 speed, 6'1". Good route runnings across the board, all 85 plus, which is what you're looking for. Decent height too. 56K is very cheap for a wide receiver. Surprisingly, this is going to be one of the only core elites in the game that I'm going to be putting on this list. 5'11", Luther Burden, 85 speed. All you're really looking for in a lot of these budget cards are just the fastest cards that you can possibly get. But at wide receiver 2, we're going to go with Luther Burden, 40,000 coins, not too bad. Next up is Jeremiah Smith. Now, this is a very good budget option, especially if you guys want to use him as your deep route runner, as your X receiver. 6'3", 85 speed is more than good enough. 83 deep route running, so mainly you want him going deep. But the best thing about it is that it's 19,000 coins for this card currently on Xbox. I assume it's pretty similar on PlayStation. Very cheap card. You guys need to get this guy if you have a brand new account you're starting a new. At tight end, there's only one option realistically that you can go for, and it is this Jace Amaro. 25,000 coins for this card, 85 speed, good route running. He's been one of the best tight ends since the moment he dropped because he's one of the fastest. The next guy is basically Kyle Pitts and then Vernon Davis. Those guys are way too expensive, but I'm going to show you one more tight end that's pretty good. Cooper Flanagan is free from the season pass, 84 speed, very good route runnings. I think he's very comparable to Jace Amaro, 6'6", and once again, he is free, so make sure to pick up this guy. I'm not going to show all the free cards that you can get, but this is a very easy one to get, and he's very good. Next up, we have D'Angelo Hall, and if we want to go, every single rating of D'Angelo Hall is 84, is pretty good for an 84 overall with 85 speed, or 84 speed. His 85 is decent with 85 speed. The 86 is decent with 86 speed. They're all very cheap, but in my opinion, the 87 is the best at 80,000 coins. This is the best corner you're going to be able to get for your buck. And if we want to go even further in this, as you guys can see, good man, good zone coverage. 5'10" isn't too short. And this guy needs to be on your team if you guys are rolling on a budget. This college kickoff card is also around 60, 70,000 coins. You can definitely get him for cheaper, especially if you wait until Friday to pick him up. I'm sure there'll be plenty of listings. 86 overall man-to-man corner, Mac McWilliams. 86 speed, 88 acceleration, making him even better in man coverage compared to D'Angelo Hall. 86 man coverage, 77 zone. So this guy is definitely who you want to pick up if you do run man coverage. Another guy who's very cheap is this Denzel Burke, around 50,000 coins, 86 overall, 85 speed, 85 acceleration, pretty decent. 86 man coverage. So if you do run man, again, another guy that you want to prefer. This is also a great slot cornerback, 6'1". If you guys need a slot corner, definitely pick up Denzel Burke. I know it says that this card is 142,000 coins, but I promise you he is not usually this price. HaHa Clint Dix, 87 speed, 87 zone, 86 acceleration. If you guys run zone and you need a free safety, this is your guy. He's under 100,000 coins consistently. I'm looking at the sales even this morning. He was under 100,000 coins easily, 80,000 coins even. But we are going to show you one more free safety who I think is very good. And it says 86 overall, Bud Clark at 86 speed, 86 acceleration, very good zone coverage. If you don't run man on your safeties, this guy is a guy you need to get. 6'2" is very good in this game. Height is pretty important. And he's just great all around. He's also only 40,000 coins. Could probably get him for around 35,000, even 30 if you get a good snipe. Personally, this is the only strong safety you guys need. No other cards compare at the price. 50,000 coins, 86 speed, 90 acceleration. If you guys not know, acceleration is also a very important stat. This is also 6'3", so you can use him in the box as a user. You can use him up top. 80 zone and 80 man are not the greatest, but the difference between 80 and 84 is basically nothing. So I do think that this card is very good, especially on a budget. He's going to be very fast. He's not going to get beat over the top. Ryan Bosworth's 86 overall card with 85 speed, 84 acceleration, good zone, good hit power, basically great across the board. He's good in the mid zone. He's good actually as a pass rusher because his block shot is really good because we can stop the run. 6'4", 233 is also fantastic. This 86 overall is incredible. And even his 88 isn't too expensive. So if you want to spend a little bit extra on one of your users, definitely not a bad idea. Next up, we have Dorian Hopkins, 6 foot, 85 speed, 83 acceleration. Good zone. I do think that this is definitely a little bit worse than the Boswell card, but I do think he's, again, pretty good as a user in middle linebacker, in coverage with 83 zone. Not all linebackers have good zone coverage, so that's one thing that kind of separates this Dorian Hopkins. This is one of the most obvious budget beasts in this game. Micah Parsons for 50,000 coins. Again, you can get a lot of these guys for even cheaper. 86 speed, 84 acceleration, great power move, good block shed. Across the edge, he's fantastic as a pass rusher. In zone, you can't really use him as well, but he still gets 73 zone coverage, which isn't absolutely horrible. So, you know, as a power rushing a linebacker, I think that this is 100% your guy. Al Thornton is a guy that you can definitely get cheaper than 67,000 coins. But at that price, I think he's fantastic. He's a pass coverage linebacker, 85 speed, 85 acceleration, good tackling. You know, he's not great as a pass rusher, as it shows 79 power move, 78 finesse, but it's good enough where if you do decide to pass rush him, he could be very nice. A2 zone is also very good for a linebacker. Now, this is definitely on the cusp. But Jadeveon Clowney is too good to leave out from this list. At 100,000 coins, you can get this guy 84 speed, 83 acceleration. You know how good he was in college, and this card replicates that. 6'5", 266. He's going to be able to pass rush the quarterback like crazy, and he's also going to be able to, you know, definitely get some good block sheds against the run. There are so many good right ends that are very cheap, but I have to go with my guy, Julius Peppers. Now, the reason why Peppers is so good, even his 86 overall, is he's fast. He's 85 speed, 85 acceleration. Good strength, good block shed, good power moves and finesse moves, which a lot of guys in this tier have. But he's also 6'7" and almost 300 pounds. This guy is going to get through the offensive line, and he's not going to have as many broken tackles as some of the other offensive and defensive linemen, you know, create. Not even 60,000 coins too. I mean, this guy is incredible. You can get him for 50,000 or cheaper too a lot of the time. You need this guy on your team if you're rolling on a budget. And these low overall legends are incredible for budget beasts. 60,000 coins. He's not even that much worse than his best card. 86 power move, 85 block shed. Remember, this is a defensive tackle. He's 290 pounds. Pretty good speed with A2 speed and A acceleration. So he's not just going to get completely outran by your opponent's quarterbacks. This guy is an absolute beast. Another thing for defensive linemen that's amazing is just heavy cards. This guy, if you guys ever use Deion Walker, especially with his upgraded card, that is insane. Having big, juicy linemen is so good in this game. Speed isn't the only important thing. Another guy, Amari Thomas, pretty cheap. You guys can see his speed isn't as good, but again, he's huge, 320 pounds, 6'4". This is like a guy that you maybe want to bring in as a backup defensive tackle. And, you know, if you're getting beat against the run, that's the guy that you need to put in the game. But I do think Sapp is definitely the best budget beast defensive tackle. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know who you guys, you know, are picking up in the comments down below, or maybe some of your budget beasts in your opinion. Now, I quickly want to show you guys, if you guys don't have a good kicker in this game, definitely just pick up this 84 overall. He's super cheap. He has very good kick power. Palmer Dumps, I don't know how to say his full name, but 83 kick power is definitely decent in this game. Kicking's hard in general, so don't make it harder on yourselves. Pick up this guy. He's literally 15,000 coins.